Hello and welcome to another video. It is not only important to have the right tools for the right job when working on your bike at home, but it's equally important to have the best tools for the right job also when you are out on a ride. And therefore I wanted to talk about my 2024 every ride carry. So what I take on a ride pretty much every single time I go out in order to be prepared for whatever comes when things don't go your way. So therefore, let's go and have a look at these tools. All right, let's start with a little overview. So as you can see, these are all the tools that usually go in the ride pouch, but let's put them aside for now so that we can focus on these items one by one. To begin with, we have the Attacus ride pouch. I'm not sure if this is made anymore because Attacus had a change of ownership. It's a small UK brand, but what I really love about this pouch is that it has 3 separate compartments. It is clipped together. It's a very simple but sturdy construction, and it holds all of the items that I need. And in addition to that, it comes out at only 52 grams, which is pretty lightweight for such a sturdy construction. Next up we get to the multi-tool, and this is sort of a Frankenstein multi-tool. It is one multi-tool that is made out of 2, and the original ones were the Tubeless Mini 9, which I've also used the encasing of, and the second one is the Crank Brothers Multi 17 tool. I have used pretty much all of the tools from the Tubeless Mini 9, as well as the chain braking tool of the Crank Brothers tool. This works for me. It has all of the little bobs that I need and is pretty lightweight. As you can see here, it comes out at just a little over 100 grams. So next up is a pretty recent addition to my ride carry. These are the TPU inner tubes from AliExpress. They are very slim, as you can see, very small footprint. They are so much smaller than the comparable butyl inner tubes that people have been using for the last decades or so. And in addition to having such a small footprint, they are even light. In addition to that, you also have a little emergency set for little punctures that you can get. Butyl tubes are a lot easier to fix than TPU tubes, but for emergencies, these should do. Last but not least, let's check the weight, and each inner tube is about 36 grams, which is pretty lightweight, I suppose, about 80 grams lighter than a comparable butyl inner tube, and the little emergency kit adds another 4 grams, so not too shabby. Then we go over to the tire lever set. I usually take 2 in order to seat and unseat some annoying tires in case of emergency. These ones are pretty unspectacular. They are from Schwalbe. They are not that great quality, but these are the ones that I have laying around, and they add about 26 grams. So with this unremarkable item, let's get to something more exciting. And this is my go-to hand pump. This is the Lezyne Pocket Drive. As far as I know, this is the smallest mini pump that Lezyne makes. It is very sturdy. It's an aluminium build, and it has this detachable extension tube that you can screw into your valve, which helps to put some air in your tire if you move around, so that the tube doesn't unseat from the valve and you have constant airflow into the tire. It is also very lightweight at around 76 grams. Next up, we get to the tubeless tool. This is a very small tubeless tool which only has the small pick that is being used to put the worms into the tire, as well as a small set of worms. This is a tool that has been purchased off of Alibaba, and it is from the brand ZTTO. Being such a small tubeless tool with no bells and whistles, it also is pretty lightweight, and it comes out at pretty much 22 grams. And last but not least, before getting to the total weigh-in, we have one of the more overlooked items, but in my opinion one of the most important items, and that is a small chain link or master link. This one is the master link for the Campagnolo E-Card chain, and it comes out at around 3.3 grams. And with all of these single items gone through, let's get to the total weigh-in, and that includes the little tubeless tool that usually sits in my jersey pocket, my hand pump that is on my frame, and the Attacus ride pouch that holds all of the smaller items. And all items together come out at a weight at 373 grams, so not too bad. Alright, I hope you liked the video. In case you got anything out of it, please consider liking or subscribing. And in any case, see you in the next video. Bye bye.